Hello and welcome, Mario Fontelato from Web7.com. Today I'll be exploring some of the best website builders currently on the market. Let's begin with AirSquare. AirSquare is relatively unknown in the website builder space, although it is a very powerful platform with awesome design features, depth of navigation, meaning tiered pages in terms of content structuring. And of course, as you can see here, they offer pretty much a full gamut of commerce software. And there are many business and marketing features associated with this product as well. So email marketing, etc., etc. They were really the first to offer email marketing. I think it's been over a decade that they have this built-in feature when most brands came out with it maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So they're trendsetters. They don't look at what other platforms are doing. They're quite flexible in terms of all of their features. So most of what you add to the site can be customized, and it's a very usable platform. I will say that their customer support is phenomenal. They're led by a husband and wife team, so it's got that sort of personal feel to it, and you feel this definitely when contacting them for whatever inquiry you need to make. They're very responsive, very polite, and never feel pitchy or anything like that. So if you want this type of platform, I think you should definitely give them a try. Moving on to Vogue. Vogue is pretty much Squarespace, except a little less powerful and much better for multilingual capabilities. And that's why I wanted to recommend them. If you need a website in more than one language, this is the platform to go with if it's a simple website. And you can offer, commerce through your site, and you might need that. And if you do, then great, you've got that, and you've got the multilingual capabilities. What's nice about the multilingual capabilities is that when you click on, for example, if you're on a certain tier 2 or tier 3 page, or a blog post, and you want to revert to that blog post or that page in the alternate language, when you click on the drop down language bar, you will get the options, and once you click on it, it takes you directly to that page. So you don't go back to the homepage, which other platforms that offer multilingual capabilities will sometimes do. And this really is the more professional way of doing things online. Typically, when somebody reverts to the other language, they'll be wanting to stay on that specific page. So that kind of, I would say, reads the user a little bit better. It's offered by Vogue. So give them a shot if you need a simple platform with beautiful templates, fairly customizable. As you can see, just scrolling down here, they've got great interface, and very usable kind of. It's a very usable kind of platform. Moving on to Squarespace, as I said, Squarespace is kind of like the more powerful version of Vogue. They've got scheduling, booking engine. They've got email marketing similar to AirSquare. Really, any feature you would want on a website can be published to your Squarespace site. Very powerful, very user-friendly. It's my choice, especially with the recent launch of Fluid Engine, which is a new drag-and-drop website editor, kind of entering the no-code movement, which brings me to more prosumer-based platforms. So let's move on to those. Editor X is basically the prosumer version of Wix. Wix is the owner of this platform, owner and creator of Editor X. And Editor X really is a professional design platform, but it's got that sweet balance between content structuring and offering tiered pages and repeatable kind of sections, such as a responsive sidebar, without it being overwhelming. If you wanted something a little more powerful that doesn't have all of the business and marketing features that Wix has, because all of the business and marketing features offered by the standard Wix platform are also integrated into Editor X, which I would say makes it the absolute best prosumer platform, even though Squarespace is my choice, just because I know how to kind of use workarounds and manipulate the platform to my needs to kind of make it a little bit more user friendly and simpler for my needs over something like Editor X. But Editor X really is probably the best prosumer platform. So not so much for professionals, not so much for do-it-yourself consumers. Somewhere in between there. Editor X is great, but if you want something a little more powerful, so if you have sort of a design background and would like to, whether it's build a client website or build a website for yourself, but really make it kind of pop, let's say, and then you would go with something like Webflow. So Webflow is really like the more powerful version of Editor X. It's all integrated into one platform, so there isn't that sort of distinction between 2 or 3 platforms, such as in the case with Wix having a ADI, which is like an AI version of their do-it-yourself builder, and then they've got the one that's more customizable, and then they've got Editor X, so it kind of creates a little confusion between which one you should go with. Webflow really is like Squarespace, all in one, and they're coming out with new features almost on a daily basis, it seems. Right now they've got e-commerce, including the selling of digital products and services, and it offers more advanced design capabilities over something like Editor X. So if you want really like full control over your designs, Webflow fits that market. Going towards HubSpot. HubSpot is very powerful, has email marketing, has a CRM, has e-commerce limited to the selling of services, I believe, which could be recurring. And it also has unique marketing features such as a keyword research tool, a page performance tool, meaning a lot of SEO tools. And it's very powerful in that regard, although I would say because it's priced so much higher than these other platforms, they've kind of got a niche of the higher end kind of clientele that wants it all and is willing to pay for it. And not everyone can afford their tools, to be honest. I would say most individuals, especially the do-it-yourself market, will not go in that direction. But there are companies that have no problem with spending a few $1,000s per month, or at least $300 per month, because I think the CMS starts at that price. So if you want to just simply use their website builder and not have many other tools that they offer included, then it's about $300 per month. Don't quote me on that, but that's the gist of it from the last time I tried out the product. It goes up to the thousands per month if you want the full gamut of what they offer. And that's really it. HubSpot, great platform, but out of reach for most individuals and even, I would say, most small businesses.